I mean, YOLO. It's fine. There you go. Problem solved. Okay, it looks a bit long. I don't like it. Let's shorten this part. Let's shorten it twice. Okay, let's look at that. It's only going to be a small house because I'm not really good at building. So, walls, let's see. So, I want this to be the kitchen. Or do I want this to be the kitchen? Hang on. Yeah, I'm turning it round. Which one is it there? Okay. Front door here, back door there. Okay. So, kitchen here. Let's make this, oh god, into a bedroom. Can we do like a weird bathroom thing here maybe? Have a living room here. Kitchen here. I'm gonna make this slightly bigger. Hang on. If I make that like that. That's a pain, but it's fine. I'll just do the same on the other side. There you go. So, a nice big... Wait, no, because now I can... Ah! Okay. Right, let's change this again. Okay. Let's get rid of these walls. Okay, try again. And Ducky's lying in the sun again. Let's have, so... Let's do bedroom, bathroom. Okay, yes, let's do that. Bedroom, bathroom, a little hallway area maybe. Living room, kitchen. I think I could make this a 2-bed, but I think I might be pushing it a little bit. We could have like a small office there. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Right, so let's add some ceiling lights, just so we've got lights. Because it's hard to build without light. I always do, please ignore the randomness of the placed bulbs. Okay. Wait, ew. Put that back in. Wait, what? What the fuck? What is it doing? Why does it look like that? What is it doing? Okay. It's because I think I forgot to hold shift when I pushed that inwards. So it just looked a bit funky. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Right. Let's do some windows. So that's a door. What kind of windows do I want? Well, let's think. These ones I don't really want. It's not very Windenburg. I quite like the modern windows, but I think I'm just going to go with a classic. I might use some from... The cottage living windows are quite nice. I really like this one. I'm not sure. Because wait, that with a little door would be so cute. Okay, hang on. It's called Bagatha Crisp Tea. That's so funny. Okay, and let's do a few of these. Oh, there's a wall there. Right, I see. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna do a stone house based on these, so that's fine. Where's the wall? Okay. Is that too much? I feel like I need to scoot them closer because I can't use these ones because they're not the right design that we're after. We've got this one which I want to put in the bathroom, so where's the bathroom? That is the bathroom, right, okay, my mistake. Let's get rid of these ones. Let's put one of these in there because it's a bathroom. We don't want big windows in the bathroom. I might just put 2 because it looks cool. Okay. We've got a office or a bedroom. I haven't decided yet over here. So let's add a nice big... Wait, do I like... Hang on. I'm now having a crisis between these 2 windows. Do I like the white stone or do I like the brown wood? I think I might go with the brown wood. Oh gosh, sorry. It's alright. Ducky looked at me like that, like I just killed him or something. The thing is, the stone ones are going to give us so many more options about windows. Because there's only a few of the wooden ones. I think I'm going to change it. Right, we're going to change it to these stone ones. So we can have some of these in the bathroom instead. Right, so we're putting that there now. Whoops. Okay, back over here. Now, we need one in this room. That is cute. We're going to have a door here. So probably not going to have a window just because it's going to be... Well, we can have one there actually. And then same over here. Let's have... No, not that one. I like how it's open, but it's not quite the same. Wait, hang on. They don't overlap well, which is a shame. I was pressing the wrong button. I was like, why would it scoot? And then I realised I was pressing shift. No, it doesn't look good scooted. Let's just swap it for one of the big ones. Oh, I really love that one. Oh, no, we'll swap it for one of these. Or, wait. That song is so fun. I want one of those there, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. Okay. And then we've got a big one there, so we'll do a slightly smaller one. There. Okay. Now, I need another window here, because otherwise it just looks weird. So let's do... That's not the right one. A couple of those, maybe? Let's shuffle it slightly. Just like that instead. And then we need a door. We'll do one with the stone around the outside, just so it blends in. For the front door. Then for the back door, I was really picturing a double door. Let's have a think. Because the only issue is it's got to kind of match. I mean, no. Oh, what if we get a little doggy? We have a little doggy door here. Oh, I'm totally doing that. Round the back, let's think. Let's go back to cottage living and see all the doors. Maybe they've just got one of these at the back door, like one of those. Because it's only small and it would take up lots of room then, which might be good. Okay, so we've got an office. I don't like how there's no windows here, so I might need to add just like a couple. But now is that too many windows? That's the problem. Okay, let's look at the cottage living brick. I think... no. I think I want it to be a lighter... How's that? Yeah, I quite like... On the outside, please. Right, so we do that. Oh, brick. Well, cobbled. We don't need a timber one. I really love this one from the new pack. Now, I know it doesn't really get... Oh, I forgot this one as well. Hang on. just to make sure. Right, I love this one. I know it's not for this type of house, but it is really cute. Because the only one that came with this pack is like the thatched roof, and I don't want a thatched roof. I don't feel like, actually no, we could do a cottage. Let's see what it looks like. Where is it? Where is the thatched roof from Cottage Living? Am I having a crisis? Yeah, I am. See, because I feel like if we're doing a thatched roof, they have to be more rounded. No, I'm not sure how I feel. Hang on, let me shift that one down. Ooh, no, that is ugly. That is horrid. Absolutely not. Go back. Back, back, back. I don't want the thatched roof. Okay. No, sorry, I can't do it. Maybe I could, I just can't do the shape. Right. Let's try... Let me add some of these. These really irritate me because you can't place them unless you've got like a second floor. What if we do like a darker thatched roof? Like this one instead. Does that look better? No, it looks worse. Right, hang on. Let me quickly Google some Sims cottages. Super quick. Just so I am not panicked. Sims cottages stone. Right, let's have a quick look. Okay. Oh, see, that one looks so good. Why does mine not look like that? Okay, I think I'm not going to do a thatched roof because a lot of them don't actually have the thatched roof. They probably agree with me that it's a bit ugly. I might use this one. I know it's not... I might just go back to my normal. I think maybe a lighter grey though. Same with the roof colour. What if we do this one actually? See, roofing is one of the parts that I hate the most, and it's literally not even funny because you don't see it ever. Okay, hang on. Let's see which one we are feeling. Okay, I can do that, and then I'll add some like ivy or something outside, but we're not there yet. Okay, right. Now for the inside. What kind of person do I think lives here? Oh, sorry. I feel suddenly really tired. Let's do that one in those two, the office and the living room bathroom. Let's do carpet in the bedroom, which is like a creamy coloured one. And then tile in the bathroom, let's see. This new tile they added I really like. Like, I'm not sure it quite fits for this build. I think we'd be better off using... Well, no, they haven't got one for cottage living actually. So I am going to use that. Okay, some doors. Let's just use the standard inside doors. Oh, if I put that there... Let's put that there for now, because then it wastes less space for us to use. So let's do that for now. Okay, and then let's just paint all the walls, so just in case I forget, there's at least drywall. There's no drywall, sorry. Okay. Right, let's go and have a look. That's with the tile. I might just do that one. Oh. I quite like this one in the bathroom. They don't... Do they go though, or do I need to change the tile floor? But the issue is I really like this one. I like the hexagons. The issue is they never match. Nothing ever matches in this bloody game. It's like, no, even square ones just don't... Hang on, actually, that wouldn't look fair. I mean, I'm just going to use the hexagons because I much prefer how they look. Let's do those ones. I mean, we could always do them... If we do that slightly lighter grout, I think it looks better. Okay. Let's start with the bathroom. Bathrooms are nice and easy to get out of the way. Okay. Let's see. Let's use quite a bit of the... There isn't a toilet in cottage living, apparently. Okay, this is a pretty big bathroom. Maybe we could do a countersink. Like, I know it's a bit fancy schmancy, but we could do like over here, a bit of a fancy schmancy double sink. Let's see. Yeah, and then we can have a big mirror there. I really love this mirror. I use it all the time. Okay, let's use a different colour though this time. So far we've got a bathroom mirror and a counter, but we'll add clutter after. Do I want... Oh, see, I love this one from growing together. Yeah, but it's just a bit... actually, wait, what if I change the wall pattern? What if we do this one, because then it matches the background. Like, it's not perfect, but let's do this one, and I will shuffle. I need to get rid of this window, it's not right there. Okay. Is that cute or is that ugly? I really can't decide if it's cute or ugly right now. So we've got a toilet. Let's add a little bath mat. See, I love this one, but I can just imagine. Oh god, it's too big for the bathroom. I can just imagine like washing that and it would be gross. They have a few of these long... Right, let me put this over here so I don't forget about it, because I love using those. Do they have... Oh wait, I'll move that one. No, it's fine, I'll come back to it. No, I don't like that one. That's the thing with this. Like, this is a good bath mat, but there's only like 4 colours. What about... maybe something like that, like with the brown. Because it feels like we've gone really neutral in this room. Okay, let me move that up because that's really low. It's really funny that it's opposite the mirror to me. I don't know why. Okay, now we need some toothbrushes on the sink. Right, hang on, we're gonna have to do a bit of a... BB.move objects on. Okay. This annoys me. Hang on. Cause I want it like... just right... no, there. There we go. Right, let's have that on the side there. See, that's where I wanted it. But it wouldn't let me. Okay, what if I quickly... oh, shit. No. I've got to do it again. I just wanted to turn it. Right. There we go. Okay. There. So you got the toothbrushes. On this side we need some soap, but it needs to be at the back, so let's move that out too. Right here. Is that the right height? No, not high enough. 9. Right, let's try there. No. 9. One more, I think. I know I could just do it differently, but this is how I've decided to do it, so. Oh, but now it's on the sink. Right. How's that? Okay, there we go. We've got soap, we've got that. What else do you have on the side in a bathroom, though? I do really like this little thing. We never seem to use it. Like, ever. Oh, God. Where am I? Hello? So let's have that over here. Now, hang on. Soz. That really made me jump for some reason. Okay. This is a hack I learned recently that I didn't know before. You can put little bathrobes on like the back of the door and it doesn't cause an issue and they can still walk through them, which I think is awesome. So I'm going to give her a little bathrobe. I don't feel like she'd have any of those. Maybe we can put one of the cabinets in the corner because we've got a bit of room, because they can, like, they're not functional, so we might as well have one in this corner. Let's see which colour we're going to go with. I think that one feels good. Right, then we need a little hand towel. Let's do that little white one. Oh, I must not be. There we go. We've got a little white. Hand towel here. Next to the bath, let's have, let me move that across slightly. Let's have that there. No, I need it to be the same colour because otherwise it would bug me. It's that one. Yay, okay, cute. So room number 1, our bathroom. Woohoo. Oh no, I forgot the most important thing you could have. That every Sims bathroom needs is a toilet roll. Okay. I think that's cute. I'm happy with that. I might just scoot these over here. They're like the little shampoo conditioner one. Because it really bugs me that there isn't any. But that one annoys me because it's the bar. So let's just leave it at that with a little shampoo conditioner there. Okay. Okay. That is our bathroom. Should we have some plants? Do we like plants in the bathroom or not? No, I don't think so. I don't like plants in the bathroom. Okay. Now let's move on to... we need another door. Okay, let's do the bedroom. So, obviously bed. Let's do... I feel like this might be the beigest house I've ever done. I'm gonna swap these windows because I feel like that looks better to me. So I think I'm gonna do this bed. I really like this one. Then Let's do 2 little end tables. Are they even? No, they are not. Okay. Love it. I'm gonna put a little plan on there. Not that one, that's too small. Let's do one of those. I'm so sorry for the really random music. Like, what is this? Hang on. Thank you. Okay. This one is cute. I know it's only white, but like, hang on. Ooh, hang on. I really like that. Have they got the little table lamps? This one is so cute. I know it doesn't look the most appealing, but it's got a little fox. I've also really loved lately is, hang on, let me go back to the bedroom. No, they haven't got it on this. It's in the clutter, I think. It's like a little book that is open, and I think it's so cute. Oh, what about like a little pile of books over there? Maybe she can really enjoy reading. Maybe if we make a character to play here, she can be a writer or something. It's like an open book. Why can't I find it? Hang on. There it is. So maybe... Hang on, let me move that a second. No, I don't think... Unless we put that one there and put these... Right, there. Like on the little... Are they floating? Hang on. No, they're not floating. Okay, cool. I like it. Then we could have our little... We need a little closet. Okay, hang on. Let me know if it gets too dark and things, because I can't tell. A little wooden... What about this little dresser? Only if it comes in that wood though, because I like the... Hang on, what pack are these tables from? They're not, they're base game. Ooh. Because if I want something to match, it's probably going to have to be base game. We could do this one. I mean, it's not amazing, but... And then maybe a little mirror on top. Wait. I don't like how high up, actually, that is. That is so cute, but how much? Oh, it's not even that much. It's just a bit ugly. That's a shame. Oh. Let's make it like maybe a dark browny kind of colour to match. Okay, window coverings. You have to use those ones because the other ones are too small. I mean, unless we do the curtains from that kit, because then we can make them how long we need them. Oh, that's way too tall. There we go. The right one and the left one, and then just shove that in the middle. There you go. Look, that is so cute. What about behind her though? That's the problem. All the blinds in this game are ugly. I don't want to cover up the window with loads of big curtains. That's the problem. Because like even those, they're too big. They're the right size, but they are ugly unless they have them in cute. Oh. Oh god. Oh, I've done. I don't know. I don't know how I've done that. I don't know how to stop it. You? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh. Is it? Oh. Oh, is the button for that. Okay, so now we know for next time that when something like that happens, we need to press O. Okay, here we go. That is so cute. No, I don't like it. I knew that was going to happen. Why are they so... This is what I can't understand. Why are all the curtains so big? Like, why can we not just have some little... Like, not that little. Little blinds, but not that small. Look, like, they're all ridiculous. That's way too large. Okay, that'll do. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it's better than what it was. Right, let's add some kind of art over here. I feel like maybe like a collage picture frame. A little mouse hole maybe. I'm going to add a little mouse hole. Just hide in the corner. I think it's funny. I feel like we could get some of these from the Machino stuff. Which is so funny to me that I use that pack all the time now because it is so awful. Because then if we get a couple of these and then we can fill them. Okay, let me search frames. I don't know which ones there are. Oh, they're a tiny living. But we have to have a family reunion first. So I'm going to leave room for those. I'm just going to put these there for now. Because these are so cute. Just put one of these on there. That is so cute. And then go to clutter. Let's do some makeup. Do one of these, but change the colour. Like one of these there, that would be cute. There is one with a hairdryer. Where are you? I could hear his tail banging, so I was like, where's the dog? And he's just behind me. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. Right, that is cute. So let's forget about the hairdryer, it's fine. Is he dreaming? He's wagging his tail in his dreams. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's make... I think it would be nice to have something quite simple. In this one. These would be cool if they were like bland. Okay, what about something like... I know it's not like boring like I was just saying. Oh wait. Do I like that or not? No. Maybe one of these. Okay, it looks a bit grandma, but I kind of love it. Right. Next room. Where are we going next? Living room or kitchen? Let me put this mat right there. Because we'll give her a little porch. Let's do the kitchen next. Because I get stressed with kitchens. Because I want them to look a certain way and they never do. Right, because we've got this cottagey vibe going on. I haven't done those right. Let's do those with a little end piece there. I've got room for the fridge in the corner. And let's replace that one with a little oven. I mean, it's not awful. The sink, I like... Right, hang on, I'm moving it around. Because I like having the sink in front of the window. So I feel like if, when I move out, I would love to do that. Let's have 2 windows, you know what? Like that. Because then it looks quite nice. Okay, do we want upper cabinets? Now let's see what they look like. I think I'm gonna hate them. I didn't mean to move that. Wait. Is that too much? Oh, piss off. Is that too much? Does it look ugly or not? I can't tell. A little bin here. Okay. I think I like it. I don't know if we'd have any kitchen appliances in this house. She might have like a coffee machine. No, actually, I hate the coffee machine because they constantly make coffee. I do love a pressure cooker in this game. But I don't like how they sit on things. She just... There you go. Obviously I'm shaking. I really don't know what to do. Let's do some clutter for now. Because obviously we're going to have the... Where's the cookbook? Because I really love the cookbook. I also do love this Lib Laugh Lurb. Plaque. I don't want that. Why did I click it? It's called like Nana's Cookbook or something. I think it's from... Is it from the new pack? I feel like it was. No. Was it from Life and Death? No. Love Shock? Which pack was it from? Oh wait, hang on. Maybe I like that. Cookbook. Oh, I just saw it. It was called Nonna. Oh my god. I hate when that happens. Nonna's Cookbook. It's from the food pack. Duh, of course it was. Let's do it in a different colour though. Let's do that one. And then we need some clutter just in the corner. Not that. Let's have a think. Should we have the one of Emmett? No. I feel like this scale would go cute over. So let me just. Is that on the edge? Yeah. Okay, hang on. There we go. We can have those there. Let's do clutter. Apparently I've never seen any of this clutter before. Okay, cool, thanks. But first, Boba Cup is so real. Let's think. Oh, we can use some of these in the corners maybe. Let's do some of those. Maybe a little salt and pepper shaker. Go backwards though. I do really just overload this corner because Maybe she's, no, that's too much. I was thinking maybe she, oh, hang on. I want that in the bedroom. On this little, there we go. I'll sort that out in a minute. No, I don't want that one actually. You know what, I think I'm gonna leave it like, oh, hang on. Maybe some dog treats because we need to get a dog because I got a doggy door. Okay, so let's have all of that on this corner somehow. There we go, that'll do. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not going to kill me. I'm happy enough. Right, let's add a little dining table over here. I feel like that was a really cute one with cottage living. Yeah. Or is that too small? Yeah, that's too small. They're all quite small. I don't like the small ones. I like the ones that are slightly bigger, like these ones. Let's do this one. Dining chairs. We'll use some cottage living chairs though, because they're quite cute. Just like that, maybe. Let's do... Let's do the yellow one because it kind of matches the kitchen theme. Hang on, or am I gonna do? Oh god, some kind of over here. Does that look bad though? Next to the door. I can't tell if it looks bad next to the door or not. We put it there instead, and then there's a bit of space by the door. We can find some cute wall decoration to put over here. Like this, but not that obviously. This is what I want outside, but obviously not on the inside. See, maybe a pride flag. Maybe our girly is... No, that's just because I don't know which character we're going to have yet. So there's no point in me putting one of those in. Just yet. Not the tool rack. I do quite like that, but I don't feel like it's right. We can have a little board like that, maybe. Maybe one of these nearby. Yeah, okay. And then a little rug. Bigger than that. Okay, I like that. I don't love all the colours though. I think maybe we need to use a different table and chairs, but oh god, right. I want a... No, it's too bright. That one. I want that like farmhouse chair. So let's... I often do this because I feel like it really works. Like these. Oh, hang on, what do they... They are ugly actually. Never mind. These ones are cute, but they're just too low. Got any other storybook, maybe? No, let me just scroll. Right, hang on, because I want the wood. I quite like those. I know it's not like a good match, but... The little mushroom guy on the table. I know it's not perfect, but I quite like it still. Nobody's telling me what they think, so I just have to guess. Where's the dog? Okay. Let's just leave that for now. If we want to change anything, we'll come back to it. I know, right? Maybe add some wall, obviously, actually. I really like this kitchen wall. But we don't want it everywhere because that'll be a bit much. So let's do this part because that's like the kitchen. Maybe what we can do is we can separate it off with like a spandrel. Because then it's like a separate room, which means it won't look so odd with the... Does that look ridiculous? Why is that wall gone dark? What the hell? There must be a glitch with the spandrels. Because, look. Wait, what the hell? Look, that was fine. What is going on? Okay, it's fine now. That was really weird. I don't know which spandrel I want to use though. There's only this one I already done that I want to change, but it won't let me. But this has just got... I mean, yeah, I can manage with that. Because normally you have to do like... Because that's how they get the cute little, you know, bits. Let's just do the horse one then, because it... Oh my god. Right. Around... Let's do this. What is going on with this? It's being so strange. Okay. There we go. Done. So we've still got an open kitchen, kind of, but it's not quite as open. Okay. Just because I don't want to use the same kind of tile design in that one as well. Which I hope makes sense. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just thinking. No, okay. That's fine. Right, let's do the living room next. I've got a lot of space here though. I feel like I can make this the living room and like make this smaller. Because there's like so much space. What if we moved the door here? And keep the doggy door there. And then we could have this bit. Is this space here? I don't like it. Unless... Do you know what? I'm going to do something really crazy right now. I'm literally just gonna go like this and delete that. It's just too much. Right, hang on. Where's my roof? Right, this bit is now tricky. Okay, hang on. If I copy that. It was just way too big. It didn't need to be that big. Okay. Hang on. Shift now. Okay, I mean, it looks a bit odd. But I definitely think it's better because it was just too big. I said that and now it's going to be too small. Why is that moved? There we go. Right. Hang on, let me just quickly check this. Because now we need this. Where's that column gone? There we go. The column is there. The spandrel now needs to be there too. Okay, that's fine. I just get overwhelmed when the space is too big. Okay, but that looks too small. It's a really rough life. Okay. Let's go back to French Country Farmhouse. I think she'd only have a really small... Not that small. Why is it so small? Or am I just having a moment? No, that's a normal size. Okay. Like, tell me that it's not big enough for a living room. It is, yeah. Okay. Do something like this. We'll get a little rug down just so we know about the size of our living room. I'm not going to use that rug, obviously. I might use that one. Or that one, actually. Okay, we can change the sofas now. I don't like any of those. I love these little wicker ones from high school years. Let's do a bit of cottage living or maybe a bit... I want to go back to that high school years one. I really love these little... Like, I know they're not the vibe. But I'm going to use them because I want them to be the vibe. Okay. Wait. Okay. There's that. And then we need a little coffee table. I'm going to use that one because it's quite small. And a darker wood, obviously. We can have a little TV here. Where's that TV stand? I'm trying to remember what pack it's in. I think it's in that kit. No, the Cozy Kitsch kit. Yeah. Obviously not that colour. Again. Oh wait, what if we did that little table too? I know it's like... I know it's a bit odd. I love that little flower. Let me just chuck that there. So if we did that, that rug's slightly smaller. That's too much, no. We did that one. See, that's cute, isn't it? Oh, why is it that far back? Okay. Let's go. Let's go back to the Cozy Kitsch. And add one to either side. Left one. Right one. There we go. Because then we can add like these little flowers, maybe. Have that on that table. Wait. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. To be honest. I've, like, not lost my mind, but kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the angle that I did in the bedroom is not what we're doing now. Which is fine. It doesn't bother me that much. Well, actually, no. I feel like it does kind of still go. I'm actually not that mad. It's just... It's these counters. They're too dark. Hang on. We'll do... Right, hear me out first. Hear me out. Okay, how about that? With the yellow bottom counters to match that. And then if we change the colour of this. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's change these to be lighter. Give them a little lighter coloured hat. Yeah, okay, cute. I like it. I like that. Okay. Much better. Because it's like more modern in here and then a little bit less modern in there, but that's fine. Okay, do we want a little table? I love this little table. Out in the hallway. But then, oh, hang on. So what if we use some of the little Simsy... The kit little Simsy made. And that was them. I don't know what was happening to me then. That's what I wanted to use, but I just had a moment. Okay, let's use some more stuff from that kit. Because I think it's all quite cute. Like this little plant. She can maybe have a Sims poster here. We can use a different coloured set of books. Little candle. Maybe let's put that on there. Okay. We could have one of these hanging in the corner. We could have one of these little lamps over here. A little lamp. No, actually. A little one of those in there, maybe. A little gaming controller, even though she probably doesn't play very many games. We can do a little desk over here, I think, actually. Hang on. Let's move that there. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a little desk. So let's just... Let's edit some of the colours, because I feel like she'd have more things that are like yellowy coloured, not quite pink. With the Sims games, I love it. Little cow. Wait, that is... What is that? Is that from Star Wars? No, they're little void critters, I think. Oh, cute. Okay, there's still a little purple one. Okay. I want the thing. It's from the Plumbello kit. I'm sorry, these Simmers are just so good at making different kits. Where is it? Pastel pop. The little shelf. Had the keys. No, I don't like that one actually. I've changed my mind. I do want that though. Let's move this. Move it over there for now. Okay. Let's do a little desk. Let's go back to the comfy gamer kit. Let's use some of the little Simsy. It's really simple to just pull it all together because it's so well made. Like you just shove it all and it just... Where's there it is? But there you go. It's so simple. And we've not even spent that much money on this house. It's really strange because normally I spend loads of money on my houses, but the one time I give myself lots of money, I didn't use it all. Okay, let's shove that more into the corner. Okay, cute. I think that's cute, but then we don't need this as an office. We can use it in another room as well. We can give her a child, maybe a nursery. Okay. Let's add... Oh, cute. I love that. one of those over there just in case. Just in case you get a visitor. Then we'll do this as a little nursery. Do I want one of these? Do I want that there maybe and then... no. Wait, hang on no actually, because we could do the pinboard and then have that there. Okay, wait, I prefer that I think. Okay, cute. Is it cute? Yeah. Do it with all the yellowy bits. I don't think the desk needs to be yellow, I think that's too far. Let's do that one. That is so cute! We have like one of the little... have one over there as well. We could put one of the... maybe she'd have like a completely different book just like open on the edge there because she just never stops reading. We could have a little office bin in the corner from the pastel pop, like this little teeny tiny little bin. Hopefully they didn't actually use it, but unless we have that there and we move that candle. We'll get rid of that candle. There we go. Then we can have a little entrance with a bookshelf. Not that one, obviously. We can have a little bookshelf over here. Oh, not a little one. I kind of want one that's like... no. I need one that's the right size. I think it's going to be this one. Okay, we can fit that one. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but... as long as we can still get in there, I'll obviously play test and change things if we need to. I really like that one. Right, or we could use this as like a scale building. Oh, the living room walls. I know that's a lot, actually. Put that for a sec. Because maybe we could have like... maybe one of these, but I don't want the really dark ones. Yeah, we'll just do that one, I think. I think I like that, because it's not too much then. Okay. I like it. I really do. Okay, last room. What the hell are we gonna do in here? I do think about a skill building room would be nice. Then a little nursery might be nice. Yeah, let's do a little nursery. So we need a... I'm gonna do that again. Crib. No, that's the only one that's good in this game. If I search infant, no, that's helpful. Because the issue with kids' room is it only shows the like baby stuff. Well, it's hard to find the baby stuff. I mean, we could do one of these in the corner. need a little... Oh, maybe we could have one of those. Hang on, sorry. Got a very tickly throat. I'm not sure where it's come from because I was fine this morning. Okay, we need the changing table over here. Oh, hang on, because we haven't got the one with the bin. So let's swap that out to get this one. Does that work still? Oh, no, that won't. It's just halfway through the wall, but that one will. Okay. We've got a little seat. Maybe we could have... You want to go outside? Hang on. Go, babies. The dog needed a wee, sorry. Okay. I want a little bookshelf. Could we do maybe that one? I mean, I think that's cute. Yeah, I mean, hang on. I like it. It's not too much. We need a Bluffy. What is he? Oh my god, what about the raccoon one? Hang on, let me sell that. Benjamin. A little blue top. Then we could have maybe a little toy box in the middle there because they're only a baby for now. We could have the shelf from the Little Syndicate. Then if we go back to this stuff, we've actually got stuff to put there. Like we can actually put it there. I don't think we need anything else. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna not use it. Okay. I mean, it's not the most exciting room. Oh, that's cute. We can do some clouds, maybe. I mean, that's cute. Wait, hang on. The little baby blue. Oh, we need carpet. Let's just do one of the comfy looking ones. Yeah. Okay, now we just need a... little curtains in... Go in that colour. Okay, here we go. Right. Now comes... Oh, I left the door open because... Oh, he's inside. Hang on, I can close it. Say I left the door open because Ducky was outside, but now he's not. Okay, so it's fine. Hang on. I don't know. No, I like it. Yeah, I'm leaving it like that. I was going to do what I always do and add too much or not add enough. Okay, we've got the doggy door. Oh no, because where did we put the... Did we get rid of the doggy door? I mean, that's fine because I didn't really think about a dog this whole time. So it's fine. Okay. Now comes the bit I dread. Outside. I am not good at landscaping. I need a window here. Sorry, no, it's fine. We'll just add like a little garden area. Okay. So we're gonna want love a little wraparound porch. Oh god, too far. Right, there we go. So we'll have this little porch. Which is fine. With a little... I don't know if I like the idea of that. Hang on, let me put it up on the platform. No, I don't like that one. It's too enclosed. Something like that, probably. With a bigger. It might be better to even just get rid of some of the fence. Maybe that. It might just be better. And then we can have a little... one of these outside, but not that one. What are they? The doll. Oh, we can have one of those. Why is it up there? Hang on. What the hell? That wasn't the plan. There you go. We can have one of those, maybe. We need our outdoor trash can. That can be tucked in down there. A little mailbox. Okay. Outdoor furniture. We'll have a couple. Maybe a chessboard. I do love a bitch. It's really good at getting their logic skill up. Sorry, I'm sat a bit funky. It's really good at getting their logic skill up. So I do like to use it. Do any of these look like... Hang on, I need to scoot that forwards. There we go. Okay. No. We could have some kind of pot over there, maybe. I do want to put quite a lot of... We can have a little number. That's cute. And we need a little wall light. We need like one of the ones... These are so cool. Let's put one of these by the chessboard. Because at night time, that's a nice little glow. so cute. There we go. We could have a little barbecue maybe. Maybe then we can have like a little teeny tiny little table. I mean, I love it. I think this looks really cool. So we've got the little tent for the child to play with. We've got the little chessboard. What are these little... You can change it for each season. Now we need to do the bit I hate, which is landscaping. Okay, God. We have to make it flat, otherwise the trees and things don't sit right. Oh, I've got a back door, but I haven't done a garden. Right, hang on. Slightly back. There you go. Okay. Right. I hate landscaping. Where did my bin go? Okay, so I moved the house. Hang on. I really hate it. Right, it's like, look, it's in the house. It's just not my strong suit. I'm just literally guessing. Yeah, my different colours. I mean, is that... Okay, where's the... I literally hate it. I'm so bad at it. I hate landscaping so much. Like, I bet this looks absolutely rubbish. Okay, what's the matter? Maybe stop eating your tail then, yeah? Stop. We can do one or two of these maybe in front. Maybe three, because they're different colours. Right, hang on, because how bad is that going to look? I mean, okay. That looked bad, but the hedges look fine. I'm just going to leave it like that. I really am not good at this. Okay, we need a garden though. So we need to add a garden fence. Look, I know this isn't much of a fence, but I just think it's pretty with the little fairy lights. Do they light? Like, what can I do in the garden? Hang on, let me have a think. So I'm thinking about Lil Simsy uploaded a video. Enough! Where she decorated the house she's playing in at the moment. And I just want to know what she did with the garden, because hers looks so much better than mine. So I do worry. Like, I know she is much better at building than me because she's been doing it for like 10 million years. She's not even got a garden in this one. Ugh. Right, hang on. Has she got a garden in this one? Like, she just kills it. She just puts loads of flowers everywhere and they look good. Right, hang on. I don't want... The issue is I don't want the garden to be on a platform. Is there a way to not? I mean, I could... Guess if we put the whole... house... If we just don't touch the house with our fence, then it shouldn't be on a platform. Because then we can have like... Wait, where's my door? I had a door here. Where's it gone? Like, it's not actually going to look that because I'm not done. But it's something like that. And then we do the fence but just don't touch. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Alright. Okay, let's do it from like... That's way too far. No, it's not. Let's move it. Look, because if we... See, that's too long. If we copy that one, and if we draw a... See, that's the problem. Right. Okay, there we go. Now they've just got a garden. Can you shut up? I can just hear, like, I'm trying to do something, like, here's Ducky's like... Okay, it's quite an exposed garden, so let's add some different... Well, that's a big tree. Different trees around. And then we can do... a little bench. Should we have a pond, maybe? Okay, how did it work? So if I make a pond... What is the shark pond? I want the shark pond because I always find it really funny. What is it called? Exotic. There we go. This one. No, we can... I'll make the garden slightly bigger then. avocado. Wait. So we've got a little shark ball. Oh wait, we could have a little wishing well. No, actually, never mind. No, we don't want that. We can have a little swing set over here, maybe. I'm gonna make it daytime again. We could have a little swing set that's under the shade. We could have... Not sure what else to put. Oh, we need one of these. Just put it on the porch though. We could have a little... We could have a little hopscotch. I mean, that's cute. We could have a little bench. Like a picnic bench. We could have a little wall light for that. So when it's dark, they can still... Do they have one that's like not as... Because it doesn't quite go on the dirt actually, so I'm going to go rid of that. I'm going to do some more outdoor activities. A little picnic basket, maybe. We have a little clothesline. I mean, we could add laundry. Or is that going to make me want to scream though? Oh god, I didn't want that. Yeah, you know what? I am going to do a little clothesline. Over here. And then I'll find a place to add some laundry inside. Well, if we made this slightly smaller, we could have like a little laundry thing. Because we could move this to there. This forwards. Move that way. We've got a garden, we could just have that in the back garden instead. And again. Right, and then I'll put that back where it was. It's a bit big for a laundry room. It's like really long. Maybe... Hang on. You can have a bit of a funky shaped room, but maybe for now we leave it closed off. And then when they get older they can have that bit. Okay, a little light. We can do the washing machine. Try it. Because we can decorate the little laundry. Let's move these to here. Okay. We could do... There's a lot of things in laundry stuff we could use probably. Or laundry day. Well, obviously we're going to need a couple of hampers. like... No, we don't need the little sink. Because then, can we put these stuff? Yeah, we can put this stuff. I think that's what I was looking for. Or maybe it's that one. Actually. She's just got like a little laundry thing. Yeah, the rest of it I'm fine without. Let's add the wallpaper though, different walls. There was no wallpapers in laundry day. I feel like it would look like a bit like this, like a bit run down. I feel like she didn't maybe put much effort into that room. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Let's put that down over. The issue is it won't let me put anything on this wall really. There we go. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Our house is done. Is our garden done? No, because we need a little bit of terrain paint. God. Sorry, my little sister won't stop bringing me. Okay. All this under here is going to be pretty dead. We'll do under the house, of course. Oh god, that's bad. That's fine. I feel like this bit here wouldn't be as dead. No, that is enough. What's the matter? I think he wants a cuddle. I'm gonna go in a minute anyway. After I finish this, because we're nearly finished. Little ones under there. I feel like the one under the fence needs to be there. Because like, it's not going to be that dead because you can still get light, but like I feel like it's got to be a little bit dead. Oh my god, I'm missing so badly. Okay, hang on. Right, then we need maybe some kind of like, no, you know what? Do we have the stepping stones? No. I swear there was like stones or something. I don't want to use these ones, that was all. We could use the stone flooring. Because we might have one that kind of matches. Like that, but is there one that matches better? actually, I'm just gonna do these ones. What is the matter? Oh my god, dog. He's a crybaby right now. I think he wants his dinner because he's going through like a phase where he won't eat his breakfast. Okay. Right. I think we're... No. Okay. Now, I think we can go to that one. I've got one. We are done. Okay. Yay! Oh no, I haven't painted the foundations, actually. We need to add some stone. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, got it. There you go. So, let's do a little one through the house using the... Oh, hang on. Maybe I should go down. Using the Sims 3 camera. Where is it? The free camera? There we go. Oh. So... Ooh. Hang on. Oof. I think the issue is that I'm not on the floor. There we go. Right. So, here... Okay, I'm not going to be very good using this camera. Never mind. Let's go back to the one we know. Okay. Ooh. We have the front door. When you walk through, you walk into our lovely little living room. Okay. If you go through this door, we have the... Ooh, hang on a second. Ah, there we go. They should... Enough, puppy. They should not be in the house. There we go. Okay. I'm not good at that, so I'm not going to do a walkthrough. We're going to ignore this room, and we're going to live and love this. Hang on, should I add... What if I change this and make a... Sorry. Bar. That was cute, but obviously not for this. Do you want a little... That is enough. Stop. What if we... Hang on. Put this over here. The chest there. So then we can have a few bar stools there as well. So there's someone to sit on the front. It would just mean you definitely could not leave your liquor out. You would need to put it away. Okay. Hang on, let me put that one over there. What does that look like at night time? There we go. Right, now I am done. Let's name it. What number is that? 328. We'll just name it 328 Summer Lane. I think. Oh, not Lane. Lane. We are going to upload this to the gallery. I don't... These are all my Sims I've ever made. That was meant to be me. I've never actually uploaded a house. Hang on. How do I do it? Aha. Save to my library. Save... This, there we go. Okay. Ooh, that looks so bad in the picture. Okay, so here's our house. It is a 2-bedroom house. Okay, it's only worth 48,000. So let's write a little description and then we'll be done. No, actually I don't need one. So, yeah. We have finished building. If you want to find me on the gallery, it is CourtneyReeseXO. Yeah, so. Oh, hang on. There we go. I am going to stop there. So I can go and feed the dog so he stops crying, and then I can feed myself so I don't start crying. Thank you to anyone who came and watched. Yeah, I might make a speed